You don't got nothing, Kim?
Hmm?
You don't got nothing?
I don't know what that means. Oh wait, we're started?
Yeah.
I already was making a
No,
sound.
I was talking about your sounds.
I was the one that started the sound.
Oh, you're the one that started that? I thought Nick was doing that. That's so funny.
See?
Damn.
Yes, you were.
We're
Okay,
live?
What up, everybody? We
What
got
up?
no live chats yet, but that's okay. We only have a couple people in, that's why.
What's up to everybody that's in the
Millennials
chat
best.
right now?
What up? I feel like it's been a minute since I've seen Millennials best, but I could be wrong.
You might be right. I don't know. Correct us if we're wrong. Millennials best. Thanks for joining us, everybody that is in here right now. Thanks for being on time. Well, thanks for being here. We're not on time.
Hello.
I mean, considering how late I normally am,
Yeah, that's true.
we're pretty on time.
The expectation isn't there.
How's everyone doing tonight?
What is up? Sorry, I'm getting this pulled up on here.
Cheryl Bow 888. Hello from the Netherlands.
From the
Hey,
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Thanks for
It's
joining.
4 a.m. here. Dang.
Dang.
Millennials Best said she'd been working too much. I feel that.
Yo, what's going on here?
Wait, my camera's kind of in my way. Or I mean my microphone.
Yo, I don't know if you guys saw my moon landing video, but I gave that free moon photo away for free. And that got me canceled on X.
Yeah, do you want to reveal what your moon photo was? If anyone doesn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because I think I do have it on here.
Be careful. YouTube might ban you.
I know, right?
Bands make good dance.
I can't believe
Bands
that.
make good dance. Get banned to make them dance.
I can't believe that is what got me banned. That is crazy to me.
Sound off in the chat right now, everybody that's here. How's the sound? Everything sound good so far? Thumbs up if it's good. Thumbs down if it's good.
Where would I have put that? Maybe in space photos? I bet I put it in my space photos folder.
Space photos.
It's definitely a space photo.
Hey, you know what? Anytime you get something that's good when you wake up early, just to bring you back into the world or ground you a little bit, I get that. Especially at 4 a.m. My goodness.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
thanks
middle
for
of the
being
night.
here early.
Sometimes I don't go to bed till 4 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
Hannah Banana, your favorite weekly show is back.
Hannah, I love you.
Let me see if I can just search it.
That was a good drink, Haas. I could hear it.
Did you hear that?
You should do it again.
Oh my god.
Some ASMR. That was real good.
Haas's ASMR mouth sounds. Even though I don't know about you, but I don't like mouth sound ASMR.
I don't either.
It's honestly gross.
Agreed.
It's honestly
So I
gross.
apologize to anybody out there that does not and is offended by me doing that. And if you are, we're gonna go for another round.
Yeah, check this out. All right, this is the photo that got me banned right here. The tortilla.
It's such a great photo too because it literally at first glance, if you're just like phew, looking
But
by
this
it,
one-
it looks like the moon.
This one was good. This one was fine.
Spreading some super misinformation over here.
But
about
this
the moon.
one also was not good. And I don't know about this one, but god damn, that guy literally looks like the best astronaut.
Very handsome.
Handsome looking astronaut. Dang, look at all those medals and plaques. He's a freaking 33rd degree Mason. This guy is, he's in the
Oof.
Skull and Bones.
Yeah, he got accolades.
This guy's definitely been in the space program for a long time.
This guy's likely been to Mars. I don't
Look
know.
at that size of his head, man. Jeez.
Yeah, this dude's got a massive head in
Like this,
comparison.
the other one that's from the side looks even more like you're
My
like
head
a
is
boy-
so big.
small boy with a big head.
Oh, that's so funny.
Send this kid to space.
Send this kid to the moon.
Oh, Millennials Best said doves and pigeons are the same. Did you guys know that? I didn't know that until doing research for this.
I definitely could have thought that I would definitely. I mean, I didn't think about it, but
I actually
they
didn't
could
know that, but when I
seem
looked
like
up
they're-
pictures of pigeons, it said or like showed a lot of doves.
they seem like they could come from the same family for sure.
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram if you don't, because my ex got banned. But my new X account just started today, x.com. at DJ Petrovsky 12.
Put some guacamole on that moon.
I know, right?
Yo 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 yo.
That's a freaking Chipotle tortilla, I'm sure. Yeah, here's my
That's why I got banned, dude.
new account. No followers, so somebody could be the first. If anybody wants to be my first follower,
Dang.
you could be the first follower of the X account for DJ Petrovsky.
Wow.
The
Somebody
revamped.
in the audience, and someone in the chat, go be that number one right now.
Let's look. Refresh.
That's tough.
Nope, still 0.
That's a tough thing to do sometime.
It was kind of sad. You know, I lost a ton of followers. I had about 153 followers on here that are all just gone. Have no idea what happened to me.
Yeah.
X really screwed me on that one.
X is lame anyway.
Haas doesn't like X, but I'm not platformist. I use all of them except for TikTok because TikTok has banned me like 4 times. And I do use it when Kim sends me stuff, but that's pretty much it. X is the information highway. Instagram is the information side roads because it always gets stuff second. But it does always have good info and it's funny, like got more funny stuff.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Hey, so
What's up,
I
Haas?
thought
What's up?
Yeah, so what's
Everybody,
the
Cat's here.
dealio?
so I thought we could start off by watching part 9 of the
Oh,
Gerald
snap, of the
story.
Gerald
Ooh.
I haven't even
Ooh.
seen it yet, so we could watch it all together for the first time,
Reaction video.
unless somebody else has already seen it that's in the chat. But yeah, hopefully this is when he's supposed to be showing us.
As you may know, we're doing performance
Okay,
Sorry, I didn't mean it.
supposed to be
It's
showing
TikTok.
us the location, the map.
Did this guy meet Gerald?
Is that part 9? Doesn't look like it. I checked before we started to see
Well,
if it
can't
was
I
on there. I
go-
can send it to you if you want.
Can't I just go to his page and see if I
Oh,
can
that's
find
not
him?
the page.
Oh, it's just somebody reposted.
Here, let me
Yeah,
send
part
it to
9. I love that. That's a great
you. I
idea.
saved the video too, so I can just text it to you.
Oh, here's part 7.
Sign off
Oh,
in the
yeah,
chat
it's-
if anybody
it's a
did
salt- it was
did
a
in
salt
fact
bay.
watch all those episodes.
Here we go. I think I got it, babe.
Did anybody do a deep dive on Gerald?
Part 9, the tunnels, right there in the middle.
This one? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yep.
So this is part 9, the tunnels, and this is an actual tunnel beneath Ybor City. I did not take this picture. It is available on Google.
Sounds okay.
This is what all of them look like.
Sounds good to me.
And we've got about 200 people that have tried to ban this account in the last week, so this may be it. So this is the area where I was training near a small channel that comes out of the Alafai River where I was pulled under and pulled into the cave by the dolphin. This is the area where I started walking about 3 miles and eventually popped up. But if you go about a quarter mile from the middle of this circle, that's where the generator is in the cave. So this is the first tunnel I ever went in, and I went in this one in 1995. When I went in there, the name of that place was the Blue Ribbon Supermarket. It burnt down, and after it burnt down, they just made it a parking lot. But in the far southwest corner is where the door that went down into the tunnels was. It's probably not there anymore, but it could be.
But it could be.
This is another one I used to go into. This building was right next to Centro Ybor, which used to be a little park with a water fountain. And the building was completely closed down, and it was owned by a South African guy. And if you ever want to know who pushed that giant ball off the top of it, I know the guy. There's a door right where I circled beneath what was a restaurant not too long ago. There's a cellar down there. People say it's creepy. They don't want to go into it. And there's a story behind that cellar as well, and I'm not going to get into it, but that's one of the tunnels as well. Carmine's, okay, it's in the back left corner if you're looking at this picture. I used to go on the one at the Blue Ribbon, which my friend worked at, and I would pop up at the Carmine's one, which one of my friends cooked at. And so that was well known. We traveled in those all the time back then in the mid-90s. Could it be filled in now? Yeah. Is it? Probably not. This is the one that gives me the absolute biggest creeps. This is the Italian Club, and it is.
So wait, is he saying that this is the stuff that he saw underground?
I think that he's just mentioning where he knows all the tunnels are that lead to this, that do lead to that place that he was underground or underwater or whatever.
Okay. Sorry, I was confused. I was like, what's going
I
on?
kind of am
on
too,
Sep-
but I don't know.
7th Ave. And if you know anything about this, this is where all the big wigs meet at. And what's creepy, if you go to one of their fundraisers, you'll notice that they get up in groups of 15 or 30, and they just disappear for like half an hour to an hour at a time and then come back. Where are they going?
We got 2
You're going to have to do your
swallowers.
research on this one, but it's on 15th Street and 2nd Ave. I believe this is the building. It used to be an old refrigerated meat packing place where a bunch of special needs kids worked and some pretty bad stuff happened there.
What?
The entrance is going to be right in the middle of where I circled, in that right-hand corner of that back building. But in the front, there used to be well, there still is probably, a police substation from like the 1970s. It's so crazy. It's like a time capsule when you go in there. But that one was also creepy to the 10th power.
Looks like another 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, let's not watch the whole thing.
Let's go to the end.
Like dump phos acid. People who live on the Alafai saw this during the mid-1990s. It consumed the whole river and killed all the fish, sucked the oxygen out of the water. That's what that stuff was. Nothing supernatural. It's all science. And those kids, they were speaking Welsh. Wasn't any crazy language. It was Welsh. I just never heard it.
What is Welsh? That's no. Is that
Welsh.
yeah? What is Welsh?
Is
Welsh,
it
Welshan.
the language of people from Wales?
Yeah, maybe. And I guess it's a very Pacific like accent.
I like how you said Welch.
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 What's Welch? That's
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, it is Kim.
That's me, Kenyon.
Mm-hmm. Not for long.
Anyway, that's pretty interesting. So people are going to have to follow up with this and go
Follow your sewers.
exploring. I want to know more. This is pretty wild. I mean, it's kind of going for a while. And this guy in the comments said, oh, I was going to read it, but now I can't.
Sorry.
Oh, he says,
this-
born and raised in Tampa, I've seen the tunnel door entrance in Club Cesar in a downstairs back room. It's all locked up with several large locks. That was in 1999-2000 era. These tunnels definitely exist.
Dang, that's crazy.
Wild.
The fact that any tunnels like this actually exist is pretty scary. Where they go.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Also, Big Mike.
Big Mike.
So I don't know. I really feel like the story has been like, I don't know, people are like making fun of it to make it sound crazy, but he never talks about a dolphin ever actually talking to him. The craziest part about the dolphin is that it grabbed him by his foot and took him underground to this place. But like other than that, dolphins aren't really involved. So I don't know.
The dolphin took him down there.
Took him
could
down.
be true.
Took him.
Could be.
Dragged him down to the deep.
Dragged him down to
Anyway.
the deep.
Forced him to build a civilization.
Get to work, human.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, tonight we're talking about birds.
Yeah, what are we talking about? Talking
Yeah,
about
Sage
birds.
said, indeed, from Wales.
Oh.
When you speak Welsh.
Okay.
Welchin.
When you're Welching, you're from Wales.
Welsh.
Welshin.
So are birds just geniuses? Are they spies? Are they both? What do y'all think? Anyway, tonight's topic is all thanks to Bodie. I had to make sure that I mentioned that. He's the one that wanted us to talk about this. And I thought that was pretty cool and cute.
Yeah, I put that in the description of the video. I was like, this is a 7-year-old's topic, but you can tell that he's the product of me and Kim because he's like, Dad, did you know that some people think that pigeons are actually just cameras for the government? And I was like, honestly, bud, they probably are.
He's a conspiracy.
Yeah. His teachers are going to hate him very soon. They're going to be like, tell your dad to shut up. He needs to stop telling us about the history and how everything's not true.
Miss Tucci, I don't think Artemis 2 actually went to the moon.
Yeah.
Quick poll. Raise your hand and in the chat put a hand emoji if you think that birds are secretly government drones?
Let's see those hands.
Nick?
Hands in the room.
Haas?
100%.
No.
Not all of them, but there's definitely some of them.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it wouldn't be a drone or like a hidden camera if they were all cameras or drones. You know what I mean?
You have to have some real
Mhm.
birds.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I don't think they all are, but definitely some.
Birds are created by the government.
All birds. Well, you know that Alfred Hitchcock movie, Birds. Have you seen that?
No, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
It's just an old, I don't know when Alfred Hitchcock made it, but it's just an old horror movie about birds just randomly attacking people.
Birds.
I feel like I have seen that, but
I'm pretty sure we watched it in school.
Are there anybody out in the chat that owns birds? Any bird?
Not the movie or actual birds.
Yeah, I meant actual animals.
so we got a couple votes. Cheryl, Bo 888, and Sage 818. Okay, all right. Yep. So I definitely, this all started because, well, and I don't think that Peter McIndoe was the first to come up with this theory, but it really kind of blew up around 2017 when he started this. I mean, it kind of spread like wildfire. But around 2017, during the Trump inauguration chaos, college kid Peter McIndoe and his friends were hanging out on a rooftop during a women's march in Memphis, Tennessee.
What's this kid's name?
Peter McIndoe.
Okay, what? McIndoe?
Yeah, I think that's how you say it. It's MC.
If I spelled it right,
no,
I would
you
be
did it
so
right.
stoked.
Yeah.
Dang, look at me
Yeah.
go. Birds aren't real.
Overwhelmed by the chaos, Peter quickly made a sign for like the protests that were going on that read, "Birds aren't real." And him and his friends go down and join like in the chaos.
There's birds on the sign.
And he started chanting and yelling stuff like, "The government replaced all the birds with surveillance drones." And his friends were recording him, and they posted it on social media, and it almost immediately went viral. And
Wake up.
they started this whole satirical movement. Like, they just completely, like, leaned into the story. And him and his friend, Connor Gatos, they crafted, like, all kinds of, like, backstory to go with it. So they said in 1959 to 1971, the U.S. government and CIA under Alan Dulles, I don't know, got annoyed with birds pooping on their cars. So they started coming up with plans. And apparently, the plan was to replace all the birds with surveillance drones. And they said that now, if a bird poops on your car, it's just a liquid tracking device that they're using. And that
Dang, dude,
birds,
these guys went next level.
they recharge on power lines.
Oh, this is the kid.
That's him. They
He's
also
wearing an Intel inside button-up shirt, dude. This guy's a legend.
he's brought up the question, how come nobody sees baby pigeons?
I mean, true though.
And he like leaned into like conspiracy surrounding JFK
He's
and
got-
said that that's why he was unalive, just because he wouldn't go along with the plan.
Look, he went to Firefest or what?
What does that mean?
He's just got like that's like a fancy festival bracelet.
He looks super.
He went to
familiar.
he went to Microsoft Con or something.
they even hired a guy named Eugene Price to be a CIA whistleblower, and their slogan is pure gold to me. It's, if it flies, it spies.
If it flies, it spies, baby.
They
We'll be
made
watching
Don't forget it.
from above.
they made all kinds of merch, and then finally in 2021, Peter publicly admitted that it was all just satire, but he intended to keep it going and just show how people are able to like blindly follow a narrative that they're fed.
Well, I absolutely followed this guy for sure. So.
And
This
like
guy's
honestly,
crazy.
a part of me, like just in like watching his videos, I was like, I don't know. Part of me kind of wonders if it's true.
Birds aren't real. Research bird surveillance. Dude,
This guy looks like a bird.
legendary. Yeah. Dude, this is cool. I mean, honestly, it's so funny though because when did this all go down?
In 2017 is when it started. But I think
Dang.
he still does stuff to this day. And
That's
part
so
of the
funny.
lore, he says that the CIA director pitched the bird drone plan to Eisenhower in 1956 and like showed JFK a prototype called the Turkey X500.
Wait. What? We got to look this up. I bet there's a video. I don't know why, but this video was linked on his this was the one video that was linked on his page, so I clicked it.
I wonder what it is.
I'm
Terrence
curious.
Howard here. You made huge headlines when you said after you complete these 15 episodes of Empire, you got to walk away for a while or forever.
For good. I mean, everyone keeps trying to tell me don't say it's forever, but I've spent 37 years pretending to be people so that people can pretend to watch and enjoy what I'm doing when I've made some discoveries in my own personal life with the science that, you know, Pythagoras was searching for. I was able to open up the flower of life properly and find the real wave conjugations that we've been looking for 10,000 years. Why would I continue, you know, walking on water for tips when I've got an entire generation to teach a whole new world?
That's a big remark.
Have you guys heard Terrence Howard before? He's like next level. He's like on another like mental level these days. Actually, for a while, because this is an old video, but
Dude, I would definitely walk on water for tips.
I know, right? But yeah, anytime he does like he reminds me of Jim Carrey. He does like every time he makes like a public appearance, he just is like next level philosophical.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have seen
think-
this video before.
I
a
think
clip
I
of it.
saw a video of him one time saying something about like 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2 or something like that.
What'd you say it was called? The turkey what?
X500.
I gotta see this.
I don't think it actually exists.
Dang it.
But that's supposedly what they showed JFK, and he was like, absolutely not. And so then that's what took him out, or like why he was taken out in 63
Hmm.
or assassinated.
He's saying that that's why he got killed because
Yeah.
he wouldn't approve the Turkey X500 drones.
Yep.
That's really funny, actually.
They go as far to say that Boeing engineers locked in Area 51 building drones, that the Vietnam War in part took place because
What
they
up,
wanted to
Chandra?
supply the U.S. with drone parts. The movement even protested Twitter's bird logo in 2021, demanding it be changed. And the craziest part about all of this is that there actually is, like, China and the US have actually made bird drones before.
Really?
Yeah. In 2017, China tested and deployed flapping wing biometric drones that look and fly like actual birds. There's some that look like sparrows, doves, and even hawks.
All right, let's find a picture of these. Do they say what they're called?
Yeah, they're called something weird that I don't even think I can pronounce. One of them is called like a Zinge, Xinge, I believe.
What?
Exactly.
I don't think that's it.
What did you search? I would search, like, it's Xinge, not just Xing, and then I would search bird drone. See, there it is.
Whoa.
Oh, we have a dog.
Looks like a kite.
Yeah, it kind of does. Holy crap, it does look like a bird, though,
Mm-hmm.
from that picture.
Yeah, it does.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's a camera.
It's a drone.
It's a freaking drone.
And Superman.
Oh boy.
Chandra said, I thought this was funny. She said, Mia, her kitty, loved the vids. She requested bird videos. Her words. there's something sus with those things. Also, I don't know if you had this on your list or not, Kim, but the bird drones that I was telling you about, before they had drones, they had birds with they strapped cameras to birds. Did you see that?
I don't think I did.
Hey girl. Hey girl, are you gonna get on the table tonight? Are you gonna dance on the table tonight like you did a couple weeks
All the
ago?
dogs.
I know, right? Yeah, here we go.
You're so cute. Ooh, so cute, girl.
Yeah, look at this. Pigeon photography. Aerial photography. Invented in 1907. And he also used pigeons to deliver medications, which at that time was probably still the white coffee table powder. They were using that to get over headaches and stuff.
For sure.
Got a headache? Sniff this.
It's a cure-all.
Oh, and if that doesn't work, take some of this alcohol.
It's
Take
the,
some of this alcohol.
it's the
Take
Walmart
both.
of medications.
But yeah, so they used to strap cameras to these birds, these like suits, and then they would send them over to do aerial photography. Wonder if they have any pictures.
It's crazy to think that they were able to take birds like that and
Yeah, look at this.
get them to take messages, take pictures, things like that. Get them to go to specific areas.
Yeah, see, look at these. That's what I used for the thumbnail. But look at these freaking birds.
That's so cool.
If you saw that flying, you wouldn't think that was a little suspicious.
No, it's crazy.
The Germans were like, we don't suspect anything.
We suspect nothing.
Look at that. That's crazy. Yeah, and I mean, the fact that they used to use them as carrier pigeons to deliver messages is pretty wild to me.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Man, look at that pigeon camera. This thing doesn't even look like it could fly. This thing looks homeless.
Give it up for homeless guy.
Wait.
Give him a big hand, guys. Homeless dude.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at this freaking pigeon.
He looks like he's ready for war.
It looks
Yeah,
fake.
he is. This guy definitely looks like he takes acid and sends pigeons to take aerial photography. But yeah, I thought that was crazy. So before drones, that's what they used to take photos, aerial photos during World War, I think, I. Yeah. Pretty wild, right?
Pretty impressive.
I had no idea that was true.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
A homing pigeon. That's what they're called.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. I guess. I don't know.
Miniature. Look at this miniature camera. That's what it's called.
Yeah, I have heard, was it Cat's Ears mentioning the whole, how pigeons are abandoned and stuff, and I've definitely heard that whole really sad story about the pigeons and why they really are like the scum of the birds these days, unfortunately. They're like the rats of society, of the sky, unfortunately. But really, you don't see them that way. When you see them, they're nice.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
guess.
they're like like whenever I think of going to New York or something like that, think of pigeons, always.
I never really thought about it like that. I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I guess they were a pretty integral role. I mean, think about Harry Potter.
It's kind of like one day if we just turn our backs on horses.
Oh wait, Harry Potter used owls.
Mhm.
See, even Harry Potter didn't use pigeons.
It's true, they did owls.
Yeah.
More sophisticated.
Watch the movie Ghost Dog. He uses pigeons to send notes. That sounds dope. I'm trying to think of another movie where there's pigeons involved. I think it was like Fight Club maybe, where he had like a really weirdly intense friendship with pigeons. I can't remember what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Is it my screen that's blurry, or is your guys' my screen share
Maybe
blurry?
just because it's so big on the TV.
That's
Maybe
what I
you
thought
can't
it
see
was, because it's not like the best, but
I'll look at it on my phone and see. It does look pretty poor quality on my camera or on my computer, but we'll see.
No, but I guess pigeons were like domesticated at one point, and the royal family like would keep them as pets and stuff, and then all of a sudden we just changed our minds and like
no, it looks good.
Yeah, it's-
left them, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, that is weird. But I mean, that gives you hope that if you did want to go out and spark up a relationship with some pigeons, assuming that they're not robots, spy cameras, then you might actually be able to do that.
Yeah, my hope is restored.
Well, you
I
need to.
think that it'd be fun to have a pigeon that you could send messages. Like, I mean, not even to anybody necessarily, but like you could just having a pigeon. They're obviously really smart. I bet you could do something fun with them.
True. What you need to look up is a video about a pigeon farm. There's got to be a pigeon farm out there.
Dude, pigeons are
pigeon
animals.
farm?
You don't grow
I
pigeons.
don't know. It's just a place where people have a bunch of pigeons.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Look it up. Find
You're-
out.
Oh, so you're curious about this.
It's like, yo, let's look and see if there's a pigeon farm out
Pigeon farm.
Pigeon Roost
farm.
Farm. Pigeon Roost Farm in Hebron, Ohio is a working family farm, but it's primarily known as a seasonal pumpkin patch and fall attraction rather than a commercial pigeon breeding operation. But they do have birds. So it's not necessarily a pigeon farm.
there.
Pigeon farming.
Dude, Cheryl has a pigeon farm, basically.
Cheryl has a pigeon farm?
No, but just like there's
Oh,
one
just nesting in her window.
nesting in her window, yeah.
Hey, hell yeah, Cheryl. Keep that pigeon farm up.
Yeah, they got eggs too.
Scorebird23 says, look up the underground rap track Pigeons from Cannibal OX, or Cannibal Ox, I guess.
If it's music, I don't know. It might copyright me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, at some point after the live, we'll
What
have
is
to
it?
look that up.
What is it?
It's called Pigeons from Cannibal Ox.
Cannibal corpse.
Cannibal Corpse. Me and Haas were just talking about that earlier.
Or you can at least look up the lyrics. He says it's deep, or they say it's deep.
20 leagues, 20,000 leagues.
Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull it up. I'll play 6 seconds.
Metallic wing pigeon, cannibal ox.
I mean, I'm going to save it for later, but it's saved there. I don't really need this up anymore. Okay, cool. Sorry, go ahead, Kim. We were talking about the Chinese pigeons,
Yeah, so
pigeon drones.
they intended them to be used by the military for stealth surveillance because they're quiet and blend in and they don't have noisy propellers like other drones. Let's see here. Oh,
Pigeon pie.
so reports from special forces, which I can't even try to pronounce his name, but a Chinese special forces guy shows them during like launching exercises. So there's like videos about them out there, and they even call some of like I think the programs. I mean like the like software. I think is what this means. Is called Pigeon, which is pretty wild.
Wait. What is it?
Oh, and then the like, sorry, I told you wrong. So that Zinj or whatever is the like name for that specific drone, but I guess the like blanket name for our term for all of the bird drones is ornithopters.
Oh, whoa.
Ornithopters.
Or it's ORNITH.
Whoa, dude. That looks like a freaking plane for sure.
Lies.
Nice.
Ornithopter. Damn, that's a real thing. An aircraft which uses flapping movements of the wings. So that was like the first flying device, honestly, wasn't it?
I don't know.
This fool's out here trying to develop a human flying machine with some wings.
Human flying machine.
Oh, that's great. So ornithopter is a flying, yeah, and it's just evolved to be an actual bird-like aircraft. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So the US actually used their own version of this during the Cold War. They're called Aquilene. I don't even know. Aquilline.
Aquiline.
Aquiline.
Lies. Wait. Oh, yeah, here we go. Cold War pigeon patrols. Oh, yeah, so this is the same thing that I was talking about earlier. They used them for the Cold War. Maybe it wasn't World War II or I. Maybe that's when they were testing them. They actually just used them in the Cold War. That's crazy, though. Soviets didn't even see it coming. What the heck?
Yeah, and as of like 2025 and 2026, they've come out with really good versions that like can, I don't know, be in flight or like keep going for 3 hours nonstop.
Dang, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But I'm trying to find a picture of like one of these robot pigeons, though. Isn't that what you're saying? It's not like a camera on a pigeon. It's like an actual fake pigeon.
Yeah. Aquiline. What did Haas say?
Aquiline.
Aquiline.
Aquiline. How do you spell that?
Aquilline.
Didn't even know.
What?
Took that photo, didn't even know.
Aquiline pigeon drone. What the hell?
Whoa.
Wow. Aquiline.
This is some weird looking thing. I can't even I don't even understand what it is. Let's go over here. Details of bird-like 1970s stealth drone. With planned nuclear propulsion. Holy cow, they're going to make this thing
Giant pigeons.
giant nuclear propelled pigeons.
Broken Image said Project Pigeon or Project Orcon, a World War II initiative where psychologist B.F. Skinner trained pigeons to guide missiles by pecking at targets on a screen. They were used for war. Wow.
Wait, really? That's cool. It's so interesting. That wasn't that long ago. I feel like pigeons have only recently lost their relevance, I guess. You know?
Dude, pigeons will never lose relevance. Pigeon lives matter.
They do, bro. They really do. This is so... I can't even figure out what's going on with this thing. Right here. This picture. That's just a prototype, but... Anyways. I'm trying to find like an actual robotic pigeon photo. Pigeon bot.
I wonder, well, this isn't exactly what you're looking for, but I was curious to see what videos the Chinese, so it's right here, his name right there.
Oh, okay. I should look him up.
Yeah.
Just real quick though, have you guys ever been to Pigeonpedia just to brush up on your pigeon knowledge?
Pigeonpedia.
Yeah, well, you guys should be doing that at least weekly.
All
for
right.
sure.
Give us a rundown. Give us a rundown.
Pigeonpedia. Looks like right here we've got a camera on the eyes, wireless antenna. The CPU is over here in the breastplate area. The battery is down over here. Speaker so it can talk. And another secondary... Wait, no, that's just the one microphone. Okay. Has an inductive charging coil that is fitted into the foot. Boom. Plug that baby right in. USB-C. The pigeon drone will walk, bob its head, squawk, and fly like an ordinary pigeon that you see in your garden. The pigeon robot has everything you need to spy on someone fitted inside its small pigeon-like body. So wait, you can purchase this? Is this a website?
Purchasable.
Okay, we got to watch this.
Oh, I remember this. So sweet. This was a really sweet moment. I love Bernie Sanders.
He's freaking adorable. He's like, what's going on?
I think there may be some symbolism here.
Bernie Sanders 2028.
Is it just me that Bernie Sanders always reminds me of Larry David?
Yeah, he definitely does have Larry David vibes.
Except Larry
He's
David.
not nearly as funny.
Larry David and Bernie Sanders' personality is nothing alike, but they would disagree on 90% of things, but...
That's kind of funny. I don't understand why that was put on here, but that's a good video.
My
to
fellow
throw in.
Americans. Call upon you
This
now.
person says if you don't think bird drones look real, then take a look at the one that the CIA flew onto the podium during Bernie Sanders' 2016 Portland rally.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I want to see it fly up because I didn't see that. I missed
I think
it.
it was a real bird. I don't know if that one was a drone.
I wouldn't think so either. It kind of looked like, but I don't know.
Now, you see, this little bird doesn't know it. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it does say right up here that they can fly and do all that other stuff like real birds. So who knows?
Real bird.
The bird was just up there chatting with them on the stage for a minute. So I don't know. Birdie Sanders.
Birdie Sanders.
That's funny. How did I not think of that? That's great. Okay, sorry to distract, but you guys hit up Pigeonpedia. What was that guy's name, Kim?
Ooh,
Here,
Pigeon Pete.
Palm Beach Pigeon
Palm
Pete.
Beach Pigeon Pete.
Pigeon Pete, dude. Oh my God. Palm Beach Pete drives me insane. That guy is so weird.
Dude, we'll have to do our own separate video.
My
on that.
theory on Palm Beach Pete, whether you guys have a theory or not, my theory is he was one of Epstein's body doubles. Because he has the same tattoo. He looks just like him. His teeth are the same. And maybe he was making tons of money and was able to retire early because Epstein paid him to be a body double.
Yeah, I saw somebody say that like both Epstein and Palm Beach Pete have confirmed that they have the same, like they have a twin, they're twins, and they have the same name. And so somebody was like, well, what if they're triplets?
Whoa.
That's wild.
Did you see the podcast episode where they have like a lie detector? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw
Looking
that.
at
Haas saw
Palm
it,
Beach
yeah.
Pete. Yeah.
They were asking him
So-
all kinds of questions about stuff about Epstein, things that he might be related to. Did you know Ghislaine Maxwell? Things like that.
And he's like, yeah, well, I knew her, but I didn't know her.
Yeah, I knew her. She just kept to herself at the
We
parties.
We played tennis, but like we didn't. Maybe had lunch.
We played tennis together. We had lunch together every afternoon.
Well, I wouldn't say friends per se.
Definitely not acquaintances.
Yeah, she traffic kids me, but I wouldn't say we're friends. I'm Palm Beach Pete. Have a great day, everybody.
Go have some lunch, people.
Good vibes. Gonna make some content. Fucking Palm Beach Pete, dude. The fact that he calls it making content just grinds my gears.
Grinds my gears.
Yeah, no, honestly, we were talking about it because we thought it was pretty crazy that Palm Beach Pete also lived in Palm Beach, but also looks exactly like Epstein. But Haas, if you guys are fans of the Trees, his name's Tyler, right? Tyler?
Yeah.
He lives in Denver, and he is my brother's doppelganger. Hang on, let me find a picture of Tyler real quick.
Pull up a picture.
And he lives in the same city as my brother, so it's really not that uncommon to have a doppelganger in the same city as the person that they look like.
Yeah, I think he lives in Boulder or Golden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See if there's I guess this is the classic picture. Tell me that doesn't look just like Haas.
Yeah, that is the classic one. Especially with the hat I'm currently wearing.
Oh, it's all glitchy. Hang on. Is it all glitchy for you guys? No, it's saying I'm not dropping any frames, but it's definitely looking glitchy on my phone. But yeah, that's definitely you, Haas. Even if he lives in Boulder, it's still crazy. He lives in the same state as you.
Yeah.
And people probably mistake you guys more often because of that.
His head is definitely skinnier than mine, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. I wonder how tall he is.
He's probably really tall. People like that are always huge. Like
What?
Mikey Lion status.
Yeah.
Where you're
that's
just
true.
like, man, I thought you were small, but really you're like 6'5". What?
You're freaking 6'5",
Dude,
dude.
you're giant. Dude, those are his new photos he just took recently. All these ones of him like a mountain man status.
Yeah, he does look like a freaking mountain man, dude.
I was
Is he about to go hunting with Tucker Carlson right now, or what?
I know, right?
We're going to go out and do some hunting with Of the Trees.
Me and Of the Trees are going to go out and do some hunting. I don't know why he wants to go hunting with me. I'd rather go by myself.
All right, sorry to detract, Kim, but I did find that picture. I'm pretty sure this is what you're talking about.
Wow, they look so real.
Yeah, they really do. That's pretty crazy, honestly. Let's go to this website and see what they have to say about it. Spy birds or real pigeons? China's groundbreaking drone technology explained. This was from 2024. So, what can these things do? People's Liberation Army showed a drone. The date the country annually commemorates the founding of its armed forces. Miniature biometric ornithopter, just like you said. Such aerial vehicles flap their wings like insects and birds, boosting themselves into the air. It's unmanned, of course. The unmanned aircraft has the potential to be inducted into military operations. I was hoping it would tell us like what it does. Like, is it able to take video and audio? And dang, that's it in flight. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
That looks just like a regular bird, dude. And let me pull the chat back up here. Jim Carrey could have just been wearing a mask of himself. Honestly, that is some shit that Jim Carrey would do. I could see it for sure.
Yeah, I've seen that video actually of Bryan Cranston walking around. It's like some convention or whatever. He's wearing a mask of himself. He's wearing a Walter White mask.
Dude, Bryan Cranston is one of those celebrities that I just think is the coolest. Like, he's not really that huge, but he's also massive at the same time. Like, I don't feel like he's everywhere, like all the other celebrities seem to be, but he's massively huge for the shows he's done.
Massively huge.
Okay, Kim, so you were just showing us this bird. Or did you already talk about it?
Yeah, I was just saying that this, like, I don't know, it's funny that around the same time that this whole movement starts by Peter McIndoe, that China was actually
developed a bird
Yep.
drone.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I sent
that
you.
is pretty crazy. And look, that hand, that's a really small bird. Like, that is pretty legit on size. That's not a huge, like the other ones looked like a giant helicopter or a giant plane looking bird.
You know what makes me really upset about all this? Is that if there are supposedly people who are tracking these pigeon cameras, if these are supposedly anything real, they can't even track street cameras for people when they have accidents on the street corners. You go to the police and like, oh yeah, sorry, those cameras, they don't record.
Yeah, but we got pigeon cameras that are recording.
We're watching the pigeon cameras always. Those are monitored 24/7, 365, dude.
Well, that gives me hope because in the military state that we're moving into, at least the cameras will never be rolling.
Log into the pigeon camera database so I can be like, yo, where was a pigeon? I need to see if there was a pigeon at this date and this time to see if they caught that hit and run.
Okay, immediately we need to push this out. Somebody needs to look into the pigeons that were at the Charlie Kirk event the day that he, on September 10th, because I'm assuming that there was a few pigeons probably wearing maroon shirts.
Yeah, who's got the footage of all the pigeon cameras, of all the things that we could probably get a great vantage point of?
Let's look it up. Let's see.
Pigeon camera
access.
Pigeon camera live.
Florida Keys webcams. All right, Pigeon Key. What is this about?
No, Cat's here. I did not meet Bryan Cranston. I wished I had.
I think she was talking about Of the Trees.
Oh, no, I have not ever met him, but one day.
Didn't you say you went to a liquor store or something that he was like, hey, you come here all the time. It's good to see you. And then you're like, I don't go there all the time.
Oh,
or
yeah.
Like maybe it wasn't a liquor store. Maybe it was like a vape shop or something. I don't remember.
Yeah, it wasn't a liquor store, bro. I would never go to a liquor store. Sobers, come on, man. No, I've never met him before, but I think that did happen at some point. But I always joke about how it would be fun to like shoot for him one day, and just be like, hey man, if you need to take a pee break, like I got you.
No, dude, you
Give
just
me your shirt. I'll go walk up there, and I'll just like touch a couple knobs. It'll be hilarious.
Yeah, you should reach out to him and offer to be his photographer anytime he's in Denver.
He lives in Denver.
Oh, wait, he does?
Yeah, he lives in Denver.
I missed
He lives
that
in,
part.
That's what we were saying, yeah.
Boulder, around the Denver area, but
yeah, because we were saying Palm Beach Pete living in the same city as Epstein and looking the same was kind of weird. Like it's like, what are the odds? But then I was saying, like with Haas, he literally lives in the same city as his doppelganger.
Dude, honestly, we could do a whole segment on doppelgangers, probably.
Honestly, we should do that.
That
because
would be fun.
Because I feel like there's a whole string of things you could go down as far as like everyone in the world has some doppelganger out there because there's no possible way to not have
Well, if
a
you think of it
doppelganger
from the Christian perspective, that we're all descendant from the same two people, like we're naturally you're gonna have a lot of people out there that inevitably end up looking like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the combinations of genes.
Maybe that's what we talk about next week then. Doppelgangers and Palm Beach Pete.
Doppelgangers and Palm Beach
I'm
Pete.
just gonna put a massive picture of Palm Beach Pete and put doppelgangers. That's our thumbnail already, dude.
Doppelgangers.
Flock CEOs were busted watching gymnasts at the high school. Ben Jordan found out. Damn, dude, Ben Jordan's the man. Him and thank you, Bia, for that update, because Ben Jordan's the shit. They're the ones that realized that video you sent me, Kim, where they were just like getting on Google and accessing.
Wait, what's happening? Oh, never mind. Sorry, keep going.
Oh, it's behind. Dang, it's way behind.
I was confused. I thought your computer was possessed for a second.
Yeah, you need to speed up the feed.
Sorry, keep going, babe.
Real quick, I just want to make a quick shout out to everybody that's in the chat, hanging out with us right now.
Hit the like button, hit the share button, share it on your social medias, tell your dog to share it.
Yeah, tell everybody to share it.
You were responding to something that B was saying.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The flock people, they were just saying that there is a way you can get on. I mean, I wasn't technically savvy enough to do it.
Oh, the flock cameras?
Yeah, where you can just Google search and access the flock camera feeds. And they were like watching people take runs and like watching people shop and like walk down the street and stuff. And you can like zoom in and he was like looking at this dude's iPad, what he was actually searching for on his iPad.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he was just like, I mean, it's probably not legal for me to do this, but I just want to show you guys that I can literally just Google search this and look at the flock cameras.
Yeah.
And then, now she's saying that flock was busted for looking into gymnasts at the high school.
What?
Yeah. Ben Jordan is one of if you don't follow Ben Jordan, you should on YouTube. He does a lot of, I don't even know, it's just like cybersecurity stuff, but he's been doing a lot of the flock coverage because they have the flock cameras that rolled out like everywhere.
Right.
They're just like everywhere now.
So, and that's a part of why I'm like, yeah, they absolutely have pigeon cameras or bird cameras that spy on us. Why wouldn't they?
For real.
Because like, okay, yeah, this whole satirical movement started. Yeah, great. However, I think there is some truth to it.
Especially if they have them in China, because China would be the first place to have them because they have that whole social credit score thing and they have facial recognition cameras everywhere. And so I could see them having some spy cameras like that. Mm-hmm. Because I think I was telling Kim this about the like, what is it, like one girl law that they have over there. So you can have one boy, and then I think you can only have one girl, but you can have a boy, like as many boys as you want. I don't know exactly what the law is, but if they do have another baby after they have like the first girl, then they will literally come to your house like ICE status. They'll like show up at your house and remove the chick from the house, force her to have a whatever stage she's at during the pregnancy abortion. And yeah, they like find all that out through using these facial recognition cameras. And so I would imagine they'd have to have some hidden ones too, because otherwise people would be privy to that and like hide from them and stuff.
100%.
That reminded me of it unlocked a memory, because I was like, I think I've heard this before. And it was because a family that we were kind of friends with in the church growing up, they adopted 2 girls from China because of that. So I guess adoption is it's a lot more accessible in China because of that. So.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's actually super cool. But yeah, that reminded me of that movie, What Happened to Monday.
That's a crazy movie.
That's such a good movie. If you guys haven't seen that, that's a really good one.
I sent you some videos, by the way, and I numbered.
Oh, you did?
Them, yeah. The first one I sent you is the first one that you should play. I think that's the one where she talks about like the.
I'll just bounce over here.
Conspiracy. You're stimming.
I'm stimming over here hard. Sheesh.
Well, you sent me a lot of videos.
I know. Yeah, there it is. I think it's this one.
Did you know that some birds aren't actually real? This is not a theory. It's not a conspiracy. It has been proven 100% true. And spoiler alert, it's also bugs. During the Cold War and in the 1960s, the United States was doing what they were always doing. They were looking for new and innovative ways to spy on the USSR and China. And in doing so, they started a new top-secret CIA government program called Project Aquiline. And a lot of it was being developed at Area 51. Whoa. This project's sole purpose was to develop birds and also insects that had high-resolution cameras, thermal imaging, and microphones attached to them so that they could gather intel from other countries. The first prototype of the bird essentially looked like, or wanted it to look like, an eagle. It had about a 6 to 8 foot wingspan, and it was equipped with all of those things that I mentioned, and ideally what they wanted in the end goal was to be able to drop surveillance microphones from it to gather intelligence information from our enemies. But the real end goal here was the insectoopter, which is the bug version of a UAV. Now, this is to size in the picture. It looks exactly like a dragonfly, and it was actually hand-painted, but they ran into a lot of problems with such a small drone. Essentially, when it's so small, you run into a lot of problems with wind resistance, and if it ever failed, it's so small, it would likely just disintegrate under the pressure of falling, and it would be impossible to recover. In doing all of this research, they also dabbled in putting nuclear propulsion on these devices so that they would go longer distances, they would gather more intelligence information, and ultimately achieve their goal of spying on everyone they wanted to. Now, even though the first successful flights of these drones were carried out in the early 70s, the project was scrapped by the end of the 70s, but it was deemed successful. And I put that in quotes because, of course, the intelligence research never ends. Here is an image of a United States drone that was found in Pakistan in 2011.
Oh, dang, that's crazy.
And this is an image of a United States drone that was found
Those do
in
look
Somalia
like birds,
in
though,
2016.
especially if it was flying way up
As
high.
you can see,
would
they
never
have
know.
a variety of different sizes and capabilities in
Okay,
these.
if you just want to stop it.
And these were developed in the 1960s originally. It is now 2026. Imagine the kind of technology these actually have on them now and what they're doing. So remember, kids, not all birds are your friends. Not all insects are your friends. Some of them are actually just fucking fake.
So, okay, this made me...
Top story of the week. 200 birds fall in Mexico.
Nick wasn't in charge anymore. He left. He left his stand.
Sorry
his
if that was
post.
super loud because it was super loud for me. Okay, so it made me think about how maybe this whole movement was actually kind of a psyop, because part of their like evidence in the satirical movement is that Area 51 was used to develop some of these drones. But she just talked about how Area 51 actually was. Like it's factual. Like you can look it up. It's there.
They were creating birds there?
That they really were creating bird drones there. So it makes me wonder, like kind of similar to the dolphin story.
Right.
If there's, people that add to the story to fabricate it and make it sound so far-fetched that when people hear it, they're like, obviously that's nonsense. And they don't believe it. And they're just like, whatever, and move on with their days.
So aliens and animals are the same. Government is creating birds. Government is taking the technology that we learned from Area 51 when the aliens landed and we got them, and now we use that technology to make birds.
They're eating the dogs.
America created the bald eagle. Let's go.
Let's go.
Bald eagle.
The NSA's first spy camera.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, is this that dude?
Yeah, I didn't mean for that one to play. It just automatically started playing.
That's freaking funny that he just popped up.
Well, that was the next video I
was the
had
next
sent
video.
you.
Oh, okay.
But that's not the next one well, you can. I don't care. But it is loud, just a heads up. I don't know if it's going to be super loud for them, but it was loud in my headphones.
That's what the big media has been preaching the past week or so, telling everybody it's so normal that 200 birds are falling. You watch this, you tell me if this is normal. From USA Today, although this did not happen in the USA and happened... Oh. There,
Whoa,
it happens just like that. So if you have more...
Could we see that again? It looks like AI for sure.
This did not happen in the USA and happened... Oh. There, and it happens just like that.
Oh, I've seen
so
that.
The
I'm pretty sure
the government just dumped those somewhere.
Pretty sure. I can't remember if they figured out if that video was real or fake, but I definitely saw that video a while back.
Yeah.
It is crazy. I mean, honestly, it's the same thing as if you think about I can't remember where it's happening, but there's all these videos of truck drivers and just people driving in general, driving on these highways, and there's locusts everywhere. I don't know if that's in the U.S. or if that's somewhere else.
No, that was like a little while ago. I remember that like a couple years ago.
Yeah, no, like now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's now. I don't know.
That happens, I'm pretty sure, like every year.
It's just crazy to think about like something like that happening. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely just like gross.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
thanks, dude. Colorado's good.
Some biblical shit.
What I said when you were gone, Nick, was that like because she talks about how in that CIA project Aqualine, how they actually did use Area 51 for like creating these drones or whatever. And this guy, the Peter McIndoe, in his satirical movement, part of his evidence, and it was just a joke, was that the like government was using Area 51. So I was thinking, like, are these like him? Are they actually psyops to like make it so far fetched to make us think that like, oh yeah, that's obviously fake because it's so far fetched, it's ridiculous.
That's what I think. I think because you can't discern fact from fiction. So it's automatically going to sound crazy, but if you get two people that show you a video of a robotic pigeon, you're going to be pretty convinced, like, okay, maybe it's real. But then if the guy who's showing you the robotic pigeons and is preaching it all eventually comes out and says it's all a joke, like maybe he got threatened or something to where he then was like, okay, no, it's all a joke. And so that's how they do it, is they want you to believe it, and then they want you to not believe it and not really know what to believe at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, he says that like he's keeping it going now, but out of character, just as like a community project against misinformation. So it's kind of interesting.
We need to put this on our list for next week because I don't want to do it right now because it'll be a good thing to cover next week with the doppelganger thing. But Ryan said to look up doppelganger images for Timothy McVeigh and Paul Weissapal, which I don't know who that is, the second guy, but
I'll write it down.
Yeah, I was just going to say we should write it down for next week. Because, yeah, the doppelganger thing is wild.
You can play, like, the number 2 video, and it might be actually in TikTok. I'm not sure.
It was Bill Gates.
There it is. So this goes and leads into, like, how Haas was saying that pigeons make him think of, like, New York City and stuff, and then I kind of talked about how they actually were domesticated at one point. She has kind of a cool way of presenting that information.
Do you ever feel bad about pigeons? What? We domesticated them over the course of like 5 or 10,000 years, and then we just left them. Oh, like imagine if all of the like abandoned pigeons that are just running around Central Park were like little King Charles Spaniels or like little golden retrievers. What? I'm serious. We changed their DNA and they were bred like dogs. We had fancy pigeons and we had carrier pigeons. Some pigeons can tell the difference between a Monet and a Picasso. Like that is how domesticated they are. We bred them to accept love from us, accept affection from us, to accept living nearby us and living in cities with us. And now that they are just living in cities up to their own devices, we demonize them for living in these cities with us. And that's exactly what we bred them to do. Oh, that's like the worst breakup story I've ever heard. We are going to groom you for thousands of years to want what we think you should want, to eat what we think you should eat, to want to live where we want to live, do everything we say. We promise to take care of them forever. Just one day we go, nope, we're done. That's really sad. Do you ever?
Yeah, we got Amazon now. We don't need pigeons. Yeah, that is sad though, honestly. Like it'd be like if dogs just were no longer, we're like, nope, they're all just stray dogs now.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Which isn't that common in like what, Thailand or somewhere? There's just dogs running around everywhere.
Yeah, I've heard that. Which is kind of sick. I would love that. Although they probably don't come up to you.
I know, right?
But the pigeons would be
I would rather cats everywhere. Everywhere.
I wonder what initiated that. Do you know, Kim, did you see that in your research when they stopped using pigeons? When they were abandoned officially?
We should look it up. Catsier 4809 said, "I'm adopting a pigeon. It's official."
It's
It made me want to do it too. I was like,
I know, right?
birds are actually, and like doing all this research, I'm like, birds are actually super smart and super cool.
I keep telling Haas one of my things that I want to go out and do is just take our cameras and go bird watching. Like, I feel like birds are so cool.
They are.
They're so unique and so strange in the fact that they sing, and we're technically more related to them than anything else.
Well, and plus anybody out there can relate. I don't know if you guys relate with this, but the feeling of like waking up in the morning and hearing pigeons and like birds and the different birds that you recognize every morning at certain times of the day, but especially those ones that are like
Chirping
out your
early
window in
morning.
the morning and you're like, you know, you can get up and you're not too tired and you hear it and you're just like, oh, it usually means you're in nature.
Yes, it's the best part of camping.
It's the best part of camping. Like the one that's just like almost sounds like an owl, but it's not.
Dude,
A dove.
Kind of, yeah, dove. Maybe that's the one.
this is this time period,
Need
right
birds.
here, the 1930s, pretty much anything surrounding 1930s, like just before it or just after it, is probably some of the most corrupt times in American history. Like, I feel like that's when shit really started being manipulated in the American economy, and at least as we know it today. And it says that pigeons were shifted from a prized utility to nuisance over several decades, primarily between the 1930s and the 60s.
Interesting. That's same time period again.
Yeah, and I thought that was way long ago that they lost relevance, but it's super recent that they lost relevance.
Oh, look at that last part. Although some sources suggest pigeons were thrown out or released en masse after the 1940s, the scientific consensus is that the feral populations we see today are the result of escaped or released domesticated birds adapting to urban environments rather than a specific legislative act of abandonment.
It is interesting though, because they do always live in cities. If you think about it, like pigeon,
Yeah,
I don't really feel like you see
primarily.
pigeons a lot when you go hiking or whatever. You see all kinds of other blue jays and like different kinds of birds, but in the city,
They
you
go
see
where the
pigeons.
people are.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
there's scavengers,
They go where the people are.
But
They
like
like want to be
Scavengers
near
too, yeah,
people.
that's true.
or like that's why I compared them to rats because I feel like that's why they inhabit the cities more.
Because they scavenge.
And there's
a lot,
probably
kinda
less
like crows.
There's less predators for them. You know, to take them out.
That's true.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the Titanic, the Federal Reserve. Did you guys know that in 1933, that's when they started forcing people to get a social security number? And on everybody's like birth certificate and social security like information that's held with the government, your name is printed all in capital letters because it's not actually you. It's the legal representation of you. And so that is the collateral that the U.S. government used to back the Federal Reserve to get the massive loans for all the funding that we got in the 30s when we got bailed out and started the Federal Reserve. And they put the American population down, its citizens down as collateral. And that's why they started making you sign up with or like have a social security number and shit so you're officialized as a citizen.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to me around when you were covering the Titanic and doing that video. And I was like, whoa.
It's crazy because I didn't know that social security numbers were that recent. Like every single time I'm blown away and I'm like, damn, it was in the 30s. It was right around 1933 when they did all this.
Yeah.
Same thing with like,
It hasn't even been 100 years.
yeah,
Almost.
Wow.
But
crazy, right?
yeah.
that's crazy.
A lot of corruption in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay, where were we going with that? Oh yeah, pigeons. I just was curious when they faded out. Okay, so cool. What's your next?
we can segue into just like fun facts about birds and stuff that I learned along the way because birds are cool. So I was like, wait, what actually defines a bird? Because not all birds can fly. So scientifically, birds are a part of the class of animals called aves, which I don't know if I'm saying that correct. They're warm-blooded vertebrates that evolved from theropod dinosaurs. And their number one identifying feature is what?
Wings.
Number one identifying feature, their
Mhm.
beak.
Drop it in the chat. What do you think?
Number one identifying feature of aves, you said? AVES?
Of birds.
Is that what they were called? Aves?
So birds, yeah, they're in the class of animals called aves, yeah.
What other animals are in the class
So
of
the
aves?
answer is feathers.
Oh,
feathers.
All birds have feathers. No other animal does.
Damn, I wouldn't have gotten that. I don't know why. I definitely thought wings, but I guess there's
Yeah, true.
other animals that have wings.
Even squids have beaks.
I did not know that either.
Turtles have beaks.
Mm-hmm.
There are over 11,000 species alive today, and they have the most keen vision, which was like, oh, yeah, that's why people say getting a bird's eye view.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Hawkeye.
Bird's eye, because you get that high up view, but you can see really well.
Mm-hmm.
So this was kind of a hilarious fun fact, but you should play the video that I sent you. This is how I found this out, actually. So I will show you which one it is. I think.
It's funny. I'm over here. I'm looking up.
Go up.
Are chickens birds? Are chickens technically birds?
Okay, that guy right there with the glasses.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm a freaking
I just
idiot.
learned something messed up about birds, and now you have to know it too. Birds don't breathe in and out the same way we do. Yeah, that's right.
Is that Dwight?
In one long breath, filling their lungs, which then fills, don't listen to me, fills their hollow bones with air and a system of air sacs inside their body inflate like an organic balloon. And then you think, well, then, of course, they then breathe out, right? No. They fart out the old air back.
No way.
Like little blimps.
This guy's my favorite.
This whole time, this has been true. And penguins use it to control their buoyancy, and dinosaurs use these gigantic air sacs to offset their massive weight. And birds are just flying around like little living balloons. Did you guys know this and you didn't tell me? Is that what this is?
That guy's my favorite. This has been going on the whole time.
No one told me?
That is crazy, though. I had no idea. So they don't breathe out. I wonder how long that process takes. They fill up their sacs with air and then just fart it out.
Just fart.
It's not a fart, dude. It's a poot. I told Bodie about that today.
Yeah, dude. Poot.
You don't
Fart's
say
a
fart.
bad-
It's a bad word.
Fart's a bad word.
Yeah, so I told Bodie he was going to get in trouble if he said the word fart anymore.
Oh my gosh.
It's pooted.
Yeah, we couldn't say fart when we were kids. My dad made us say poot all the time, which makes me laugh really hard. Which is, I think, why that video that I did on Anna Nicole Smith, when she's talking about how she had that, she's like, I got gas. I just need to poot it out. It's like really hard for me to not die laughing when she says that, even though at that same moment I'm feeling really bad for her.
Poot.
Yeah. She's like, I just need to poot it out. I was like, oh, poot it.
Pooted sounds worse.
Yeah, it sounds way worse. You're like, wait, what are you about to do? Don't do that. Please go outside.
Who's pooting in here?
Yeah, somebody just pooted in here.
Oh my gosh.
That's a good one.
Sage A18 said we had to say fluff.
Fluff. Yeah, I'm about to actually use that
I'm
one
fluffing
now. That's
right
great.
now.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, Kim, you just fluffed so hard under the covers all over me.
Fluffing all over the place. Fluffed all over me.
A fluff dust.
Fluff dust.
OMG.
I'm definitely calling it a fluff.
I didn't know they said poot on Adventure Time.
Do they say that?
That's funny.
Damn.
Your creepy candy bar sounds over there.
I'm munching over here.
We got some clearance Easter candy.
Clearance Easter candy.
What's the
Wait,
best
I
time
want
to
to
get
watch
candy?
this video. What's this one?
That's the one that I showed you where the bird was just talking on the top of that car.
Oh, can we watch that one?
Sure.
This video is crazy.
Ryan McLeod is right. Girls don't fart.
That's right.
Yeah, they don't. They do the same thing. They just fill up giant air sacs inside of their body, and then they just diffuse it out of their pores, I guess. I don't know what the hell.
That's why girls stink.
We do not. Smell me right now. I smell so
Smell
good.
me right now. No, that's why you guys have to wear so much perfume. Yeah. To cover up the fart smell. Cover up the fluff smell.
That's
Do I smell
exactly
good?
right.
Yeah,
same
you
with,
actually smell
same
really
with
good.
guys. That's why they wear so much cologne.
Yeah, well, we just naturally smell bad.
Smell like buttholes and.
It makes me think of the Outcast song. Roses really smell like poo.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay, you guys got to watch this video. This shit's crazy.
Don't hate me, everybody. I'm sorry. All the women out there.
Oh my gosh. He's talking.
I believe it even more because these girls sound like super regular, just like teenage girls that were on their phone already.
What the heck?
They seem really confused.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Tweet.
What else could it say?
I don't know. I don't even know
Tweet,
what
tweet,
he's
tweet.
Tweet, tweet. The bird is actually...
It is talking. I swear to God.
We have video.
Listen.
Oh!
The dad's like, oh my gosh.
It's mildly disturbing.
Is it real?
I don't know. Is it like a robot? Like, because that's a pretty good moving robot.
What?
Why is a bird? Yeah, say something.
Whoa.
Give him a big hand, guys. Homeless dude.
Eyes look
Ew,
like
it just
cameras.
peed. Wait, it just peed.
Uh-oh, sound the alarm. They're too close.
Snap back into it, bro.
Oh my gosh.
All right, we gotta go, guys. This is getting weird.
Careful, Willow.
Okay, yeah, I'm scared of him.
Like, dude,
What the
Doing
heck
some
is he
yoga.
doing?
Whoa.
He's showing how pretty
He's
his wings are.
pretending. Yeah, he's pretending to fly.
I don't know if you caught it, but he's saying, "We do talk. Tweet, tweet, tweet."
Hang on,
what
let
he
me
was
play. Let me play
saying.
this last part again.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
Wow.
People in the comments were saying that was probably somebody's lost pet because those are like that's a $4,000 bird that you can
Oh, really?
purchase available for adoption, and that
Oh.
they're like you should probably let your neighbors know
I was like, that
their bird
definitely.
is out.
That's definitely coming from the bird. I was like, there's no way that's just like a recording. And I mean, come on, that's a bird.
Scorber
and I guess
23
they
said
can talk.
Techno Bird. That would be the sickest remix.
Dude, for real, somebody make
Yes, we do talk. Tweet.
Why is that? Why has that not been made yet?
I know, right? That'd be so sick.
Goodness, dude. Just enhance it a little bit better. Raise it up.
Tweet.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we do talk. Tweet. Yes, we do talk. Tweet. That's so funny. That was such a crazy video, though. And so was this one about the farting birds. I'll never forget that. One of those fun facts that you're just like, man, I love fun facts.
So I guess there's a bird called Alex the African gray parrot, and he can identify 100 plus objects by color and shape. He can count, say none for 0, and even has taught other birds English.
What's his name? Alex the what?
African gray parrot.
I learned that the difference between gray and gray with the A versus E is A is American and E is English. So I always use A now because it's American. Just so you guys know.
Oh my gosh.
Just wanted you guys to know that because I'm a goddamn patriot.
America.
But wait, so he can identify all of those things, but the question is, what does he identify as? What are his pronouns?
That's a great
We should
question.
all know parrots can articulate human words, but we may not be so sure whether they know what they are saying or are simply imitating sounds. The story of Alex the parrot and how a 30-year psychological experiment amazed everyone who heard it helps to provide an answer. Stay with Animal Wise to know more.
Tweet, squawk, stand with Israel, tweet. So true, though. They probably have freaking propaganda birds out there.
The origins of Alex and Irene. Alex was an African grey parrot born in 1976. When he was just over a year old,
This isn't going to
he
be
came
like
to be in the
last
hands
week
of
with the
American
dolphin, is it?
ethologist and psychologist Irene Pepperberg.
They have this really intense relationship, and then the parrot ends up getting abused, and then it goes off and passes itself away.
Parrot had to relieve its owner.
Yeah. Not like last week? Okay, cool.
Dr. Pepperberg named him Alex
boy.
as an acronym for Avian Learning Experiment, as she was conducting a study at Indiana University, USA.
Identifies as
Dr.
pretty
Pepperberg's
bird.
study. Irene wanted to teach Alex to demonstrate the intelligence of birds. Up until this point, science had claimed only primates had the
Dr.
ability to develop an
Pepperberg?
understanding of
Pepperberg?
language.
Did you
It was
catch that?
believed that birds such as macaws, cockatoos, and other parrots could only imitate sounds without being aware of their meaning. To begin Alex's learning, Dr. Pepperberg decided to apply a teaching method based on 3 rules: the
Get it.
student, the trainer, and a model. In this case, Alex was the student, and he had to watch interactions between the trainer and the model displaying desired student behavior. The idea was for the trainer to say a word, which the model would imitate, and then receive a prize for doing so correctly. Alex would not only notice the model getting rewarded for imitating the word, but he would become jealous of the interactions and want to be involved.
Whoa, what?
Alex began to respond like the model so that he could receive the reward, the result Irene hoped for. Alex's intelligence. After much learning, Alex was able to identify objects, numbers, colors, and shapes. He could also
What?
differentiate between sizes and see other differences between objects. He came to use his own vocabulary, which consisted of around 150 words, eventually identifying letters and phonemes. He said sorry when he was wrong, and I want to go back when he was tired and wished to return to his cage.
He just throws it.
But this was not the only aspect which surprised the world. This incredible bird was able to ask a question. Looking at himself in the mirror, Alex seemed to ask what colour his own feathers were, something so exceptional no other animal had previously done.
What?
Yeah, that
No
is
way.
wild.
That's pretty wild, dude. Because he probably had a pretty good understanding of colors with all the colors and shapes that they were probably having him do. Also, quick side note with the mirror thing. Lulu was looking in the rear view mirror or the side mirror today when we were driving, and she was having like a moment with herself in the mirror. She was like,
She's like
sniffing
wow.
at it, like, who is that? And then
Who's
she
that
kind of
cute
got
dog?
Yeah, and then she got kind of like weirded out, and then she went back in and was just like looking at it, but she was gone because she couldn't see herself in there. But I thought that was funny since we were just talking about it last week.
She's like, chat, is that you?
I know, right?
Chat.
I want to see what
According
else
to
this bird
Dr.
can do.
Pepperberg, Alex had the same
Dr.
intellectual
Pepperberg.
capacity as a 5-year-old child. She was able
Dr.
to demonstrate that
Pepperberg.
parrots not only
Dr.
imitate,
Pepperberg.
but are capable of reasoning at a basic level and creating words. The parrot acquired so much knowledge, he could be described as having his own personality. According to Dr. Pepperberg's students, Alex often used to tell them, "I want corn," or "I want to climb on your shoulder." There were even days when he hung his head and said, "I want to be tickled," as if he were a child. Alex is passing. Although African greys typically live an average of 50 years, Alex passed at only 31 years old. It happened on September.
Holy cow, they live 50 years?
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty wild.
Did you know that?
Mm-mm.
I didn't know that.
I think I had an idea of it. I have a friend that actually lives out in Hawaii, and she works at somewhere where she works with a parrot. This parrot's
Like a
name is Shrek.
sanctuary or something.
Yeah, something like that. It might even be like a full-on zoo or something like that. I don't know, but she's an animal person for sure. But she takes care of this parrot. So I see it all the time, and I'm pretty sure she's mentioned that this parrot's like super old,
Wow.
which is crazy.
It is crazy.
Super
Yeah, it is.
crazy. Parrots, dude.
Yeah.
Honestly, birds are really cool.
That's why those parrots are probably really expensive to own.
Rest in peace, Alex, you freaking legendary bird.
Aw.
Rest in peace,
Yeah.
Alex, dude.
What a freaking...
He was born before you and I.
Yeah, dude. What a freaking legend.
Seriously. Parrots can outperform 5-year-old kids on some reasoning tests.
Dang,
Facts.
really?
Yeah. Bird brain is officially a compliment.
Bird brain.
That just reminds me of that Alex Jones video.
What?
I can't say it because I don't want to get banned or piss people off. But Alex Jones just ranting about being at his like kids or his like friends' kids' birthday party and all these kids that are running around.
Just yelling at the kids.
That video, so I'll have to show you the video later, babe. It's so funny. Alex Jones just losing his shit. Cracks me up.
Global elites.
So they can travel so freaking far. So there's
Who can? Parrots?
no
Or just pigeons?
there's a species called bar-tailed godwits that fly over 8,000 miles nonstop from Alaska to Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah, these
And-
fools. I would too, though. If you could fly, wouldn't you migrate? I mean, that's what we do. We're like, we can fly, so we'll just migrate to Arizona.
They have the longest land bird flight ever.
That's great. So they go from where? Alaska to.
Australia, New Zealand.
Whoa, that's pretty far, dude. Where do they refill?
Yeah, isn't that incredible? Like
That's pretty incredible,
whoa.
honestly. Look at those wings, though. They're massive.
Mm-hmm.
Got these freaking long legs.
What is that bird?
A bar-tailed godwit.
Bar-tailed godwit.
Looks kind of like a pelican type of bird. Like a stork pelican, kind of a, long legs, really long beak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's a long ways to fly, dude.
For real.
I mean, they probably fly the other way, like not all the way across, but still, it's still a long way, all over water. So there's no break.
Yeah. Pretty wild. Some songbirds cross oceans using the stars, like the sun, the stars, and Earth's magnetic field. Even tiny little hummingbirds can migrate thousands of miles.
That's pretty wild, actually, that they use. Like, I always wondered how they know, like how they guide themselves.
Yeah. And they're fast as boy.
Man.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I love, honestly? I have a deep connection with this bird lately, especially because it's everywhere, but just the goose.
Oh, yeah?
Just the
Oh, yeah.
goose.
Because you're a silly goose?
The one that's at your apartment.
Yeah.
Is that
I'm a
one
silly
still?
goose over here.
Is that one still at your place?
With
the wing all
I
messed up?
haven't actually seen him in a while, but I guess it's gone before where I haven't seen him for like a couple months or something, and then he just like appears when I'm walking over there.
If any of those were ever going to be a camera, it would be that one with the broken wing. There's just
Mhm.
this poor goose that walks around Haas's apartment with
He's
this
got a
most
broken wing.
mangled. Yeah, but it's not even just broken; it's like mangled.
Yeah,
Like,
it looks
there's
like
no
a
fixing that wing.
Yeah, it's like just dying and deteriorating while it's attached to this bird. But this bird has been alive since I've been living in this apartment building for like the last 3 years. So it's crazy. It's surviving, and there's definitely one that hangs out with it.
Have you named him?
No, I don't give him names. No.
We should name him right now.
Red Bull because it gives him wings.
Probably Gerald.
Gerald.
Oh, or Alex after the African
rest in peace, Alex.
gray parrot.
Or you could just call him CIA because it's probably your apartment's security mechanism.
Well, so that's what I was gonna mention. Is so like I wonder what if geese are also like on that list.
They probably are. I mean,
There's
they're just flying.
There's ones at my apartment where they have like green things around their neck, so they're being tracked for sure. They probably just like have to track their migration because there's always like a massive influx on these geese. That's why they even at parks and stuff, just to keep them from pooping everywhere, all over the lawns and everything, which I feel like helps them in a way. It's like natural fertilizer, basically. They're eating the grass and they're pooping it back.
We used to go feed the geese when we lived by Memorial Park, and there was one time that we went with Bodie, and they were swarming us. It was almost kind of scary.
It was super scary.
It was
Yeah, we were like,
overwhelming.
okay, guys, like, are we about to
Yeah.
get attacked? Straight up, that's why that movie Birds is so
'Cause they
scary.
hiss.
Because it's just like that. People go outside and they just like, or they're walking down the street and these birds just come swooping in, attacking them. That's how I was like, are these birds just gonna come like attacking us for this bread right now?
It was like when I worked at the Broadmoor, and you would always have to cross between the bridge between the two buildings, and there was geese everywhere in there, and they're always like right by the bridge, and they're having children in there too. So it's the point of like the time when they're trying to protect their young, and you walk across the bridge, and they're just hissing at you.
Really?
Yeah, you ever heard them hiss
don't
before?
think I have, no.
Oh, if you get close enough to one, especially when they have babies, they'll hiss like
Oh my
straight up
God.
like a
Know that.
snake.
I had
It's
no
crazy.
idea.
Mama birds will hiss at you.
Cat
it's
Seer
wild.
says Haas has a goose in his apartment.
No, I wish, dude. Jeez. I could definitely take one for
You
sure.
should adopt
Bring it
him.
in, take care of him, cook him dinner.
I wish. That would be so fun to have a pet goose that would just waddling around everywhere for you.
Yeah, you can't fly away.
Reach
so, I
out
mean,
to your Hawaiian
Yeah, you
friend.
can. They can fly.
No, hit this one can't. The winged one.
I thought you
Red Bull.
freaking disabled
Rebel.
that bird.
Rebel. His name's Rebel.
I would. I'd have to take in 2 birds though, because I guarantee you that bird is mated up with another one, because there's always a bird with it.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why
they
it's
take care
alive.
of them, dude. Which I think is also really interesting about those birds, because they do take care of that one. They like flock around it and they take care of it, and obviously they do something for it because it's not able to fly and get food.
Well, and they stay in that same. I mean, they live at the same apartment, so it's like they really don't even go anywhere else. Or if they do go anywhere else, they know exactly where to come back to.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's the same. It's got to be the same geese that live in my apartment all the time.
Do they pay rent? Probably not, dude.
Freaking freeloaders, man! I swear, dude. Using the amenities and
Squatters
everything.
have rats.
Squatters, and they're leaving droppings everywhere, man.
And they're pooping all over the place.
Tracking devices everywhere.
They're leaving tracking devices all over the property.
Yeah, and they're doing surveillance, man. Come on, dude. Who are they working for over here?
Don't they
Show
say
me
it's
who
good
you
luck
work
to
for.
get pooped on by a bird?
Do
Or is
they?
it bad luck?
I don't know. I haven't heard that.
I feel like I've heard that before.
A bird
Have
in
you
the
guys
hand
ever
is
been
better
pooped
than
on?
2 in the bush. I've never been pooped on.
I
by a
haven't
bird.
either.
Of course, the Chinese have a theory on it.
I've had my car pooped on though. Plenty of
Widely
times.
considered a sign of good luck across many cultures and spiritual beliefs, often symbolizing impending prosperity, wealth, or a message from the universe. The superstition is particularly strong in Russia, Turkey, Italy, Greece, India, and Catholic traditions, where it's believed to bring financial fortune or divine blessings.
Divine.
Let's get a bird shitting on my house right now.
That's pretty crazy. Okay,
The
so
albatross.
all right, drop it in the chat.
Drop it.
What's the fastest animal in the world?
Hang on, that question just reminds me. What is the velocity of what is the land speed record of a African swallow?
What is that?
That's from Monty Python.
This is Monty Python Holy Grail reference
Aw,
right there.
I haven't seen that.
Fastest.
We have that movie. I'm pretty sure we should definitely watch that one.
We should.
you guys
Kim
got
just
that
watched
one.
The Big Lebowski the other night.
Yes, thank you. Props to Haas. He let us borrow the DVD.
Here's a question, though. Me and Haas were talking about earlier today: is how many people have seen Down Periscope? Because if you've seen that movie, you're a real one. But
I'm convinced that it's like one of those super underground movies that nobody really ever saw. It's like an older movie, like only people that were in their later teens and 20s and maybe possibly our age would remember that movie. But that was not a popular movie. You don't hear about anybody ever talking about that movie.
My coworker just talked about, I think it's called Supersize Me. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
The McDonald's documentary.
No. I'm totally thinking of what it is. So it's the one with like, wow, I'm drawing a blank. She's the actor, or excuse me, the like model lady. She does America's Next Top Model.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks is in it, and she's like life-size Barbie or something like that. Do you guys remember that?
Oh, like Mannequin.
I don't know
I
if
have
it's
no
called
idea.
that, but yeah, my coworker was talking about that and how she owns it on DVD. She's like, and it's crazy because they took it off like the ability to purchase it because some country had like the rights to it or something, and I don't know. But I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that movie.
Yeah, there's some good movies out there. I feel like are just like,
Back in the day, they get forgotten about.
yeah, solid ones. Those are
This
like,
robot can
I feel like those are not even those. I don't even know if those are like straight to video movies.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sorry, Kim. We derailed pretty hard. My bad.
So the fastest animal in the world is the peregrine falcon, diving at over 200 miles per hour. So I never would have answered a bird.
The peregrine falcon.
I would have probably said cheetah, like someone else said in the chat.
Yeah, they said emu, cheetah. We had mongoose.
The emu war in Australia.
Pretty crazy.
I gotta see this.
Cheetah. Oh,
Casualties history.
Scoreboard got pooped on by a bird many times.
Dang.
Lucky.
Lucky.
Lucky, dude.
Want to get pooped on?
Want to get pooped on, dude?
Hummingbirds' wings beat at 80 times per second and can fly backwards, which is pretty crazy.
80 times per second.
Yeah, the ostrich is the biggest bird. They can
wait,
grow up
what's
to 9 feet tall,
Is an emu different from an ostrich?
and they can fly up
Yeah.
to 40 miles per hour. Or what? Did I say fly? Wait, yeah, fly. Right?
Emus
Or run.
Emus are the one you ride.
Fly or run. Can they fly?
What,
No, those ones can't. They can't
Ostrich.
fly.
I don't think ostriches can fly either.
So I must have meant run.
Look at that giant egg, dude.
Yeah, you can eat ostrich eggs.
Okay, so they're slightly different, but not really. These look exactly the same.
Bee hummingbirds are the smallest. They literally are the size of a bee, and they weigh 2 grams.
Bee hummingbirds?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Hummingbirds are wild. The backwards flying thing, I think it's crazy. It's funny to me how many species of animals have like a special species that can do that. Like the jumping spider can go backwards.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like one of the only spiders that can go backwards, like
Yeah.
walk backwards.
Yeah, that's wild.
And
to
even
think
for
about.
dogs, like when Chapo gets into a place where he's like, oh, I'm gonna have to back up. It seems like a pretty
Back it
big.
up.
It's a pretty big deal, you know. He's got to put some effort into like backing out of a space. Backing up is a pretty. I didn't realize how intense of an action that is. So next time you guys got to back up, just
be grateful.
Yeah, it's much easier for us. You can do it. You can actually back up. You're not stuck.
You can run backwards.
You don't know what you got.
Yeah, especially if
it's gone.
you're wobble girl, you can only run backwards.
Hares,
That's good.
hawks hunt in packs just like wolves, and crows also tend to mob predators together as well. Ravens do barrel rolls and flips midair just for fun.
Really? I
Yeah.
would too, though. I mean, wouldn't it be fun just to fly? My favorite thing is when you see a bird that is just floating in a really high wind. It's just
it's not
blowing
moving.
super hard. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. It's just floating. And I'm like, that bird's just hanging out. He's just doing that for fun, I bet.
He's just chilling.
It's not
dude.
going anywhere. He's just
grabbing a moment.
he's doing a flight simulation right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, he's doing surveillance work, dude.
He's doing surveillance work for sure.
He's taking a quick photo.
Some species of birds will sit on ant hills because they've discovered that ants can kill parasitic infections.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I want to see what the largest animal that was ever picked up by a bird is. Like, can like a hawk pick up like a squirrel?
I've heard that like they can actually pick up small dogs, so you do have to be careful if you have a small dog.
Holy shit! Yeah, so no chihuahuas.
I don't know if that's true or not, but or how common it is.
I thought I'd find something a little quicker than this, but may have been a 24-pound sooty manga bay monkey found in the nest of an African crowned eagle. Holy cow, dude. A 24-pound fucking monkey. That's pretty wild. Picked up by an African crowned eagle, which weighs 12 pounds? How? I'm not seeing physics working out on that one.
Birds are just magical like that. Chickens have 200 plus sounds and complex social orders. It makes me that one made me sad about eating chicken. I was like, oh, they're so smart.
Yeah, for real. I didn't know that. 200 sounds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Look at this.
That thing looks like it's about to throw some knowledge on me right now.
Yeah, it does.
Come in, young one. I need to tell you a story.
Why was that so accurate, Hoss?
Yeah, I don't know why, but that was great.
Come over here. The black stone over here will show you all of the magic you need to see.
Whoa, you should freaking make children's movies.
You know what it reminds me of? What is that movie with all the creepy creatures? It's not Labyrinth, but the other one. I think it's something like that.
Never-ending
Crystal
Story?
something?
No.
No, it's called like something
Oh, the
crystal.
one with the,
Yeah.
Magic
like-
Crystal or shit. It's
swear
got
it
Billy.
was
It's got
like-
Billy Crystal in it, right?
I have no idea.
Willow?
I
Pretty sure.
remember. I think you're right though, but it was like
Dark
a weird...
Crystal. I bet it's called Dark.
It's called Dark
Yeah,
Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
Yeah. I remember Heather told us to watch that movie. It's a wild one.
It is very. It's got the same like
It's like-
animatronic.
Yeah, the
bird
same.
shit.
It's like the same animatronic type of things that you would see in like Labyrinth and whatnot. All the weird things that were going on in that movie.
How cool! I want to watch it.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Dark Crystal's a classic,
Yeah, you
babe.
definitely.
Yeah, you got. Have you seen Labyrinth?
Uh huh.
Yeah, you got to
I
see
love
Dark Crystal
Labyrinth.
if you haven't seen that one. That's another classic like that.
Right on. Have you guys seen Willow?
No.
That's a good one.
Willow?
Similar kind of vibe. I guess kind of. It's just like fairy tale-ish.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Ron Howard,
Yeah, I want to watch that one. It's a
I
good
wonder
one.
if I have seen that. It looks kind of familiar, but
Woodpeckers
the
have...
dark crystal is a metaphor for adrenochrome. That's what the chat said.
Oh my gosh. Woodpeckers have shock-absorbing skulls, which makes sense because they peck like jackhammers.
Yeah, we've got a woodpecker here, and I swear he pecks on the metal of the house,
Yeah.
like on our chimney or something.
It's not every morning, but it's pretty frequently, 2 to 3 times a week, and it's around 8 a.m. usually every time. So there's a lot of mythology and symbolism with birds, like the phoenix. It dies in a fire and is reborn. I think, I didn't look too much into this, but I guess Native Americans used to think that there was a bird called a thunderbird that created the thunder.
Thunder.
With its wings, and it would battle underwater spirits. The Hindu believe in Garuda, a giant bird god. Oh, I guess there's ravens that are kept at the Tower of London, and legend says if they leave the kingdom falls, which I guess to this day they still keep ravens there. Ancient Egyptians tied birds to gods as well. And Greeks tied owls to wisdom. Like, I guess Athena's bird was an owl. And yeah,
Owls are pretty special creatures, seriously.
that about sums up my fun facts, but you got to share a cute little story that I found. And it's one of the videos I sent you.
Penguins are my favorite
It's that
bird.
one right there. Penguins
You know
are your
what this
fave?
is?
Yeah, penguins.
Do you know what this is? This is what you get when you believe in the birds. Growing up, my mom was always like, oh, I talk to the birds. I tell the birds everything. Like, if you need something, just let the birds know. She had a 20-year relationship of taking care of these birds in our backyard and feeding them and laughing with them and singing to them and crying for them. My mom died at home, and the morning after she died, on the railing of the deck where my mother spent 20 years with those birds were very neatly organized piles in a line of shiny little bits and bobs and the tops of acorns, and there were crushed up, very, very finely like milled, crushed up piles of nuts or something, and it was as if they had like decorated the deck. The turkeys also placed 2 tail feathers crossed on our front step. This past summer, I was homeless, living in a trailer in the woods, and you bet your ass, I hung up 2 bird feeders, and I was living in community with those birds.
Give him a big hand, guys.
I was living in community with those birds.
I just had to, sorry.
By the time I had my trailer towed into my new home's driveway, because I got out of homelessness, I found pin feathers sticking out of the gravel, straight up and down underneath my picnic table. And when I moved into this home in November, the first thing I did before I even unpacked a bag was hang up those bird feeders. It was pouring rain. And I remember being like, I have to get these up. I have to get these up. I have to let the birds know I'm here. I have to let the birds know I'm here. By like a month or 2 of living here, I found right outside of my door, in the middle of all white quartz, this bright pink stone. And so whenever I have a new guest come over, I always ask them.
Yeah, I think that's such a cool story. Like,
That is cool.
And like just living like in symbiosis with the animals that are around us, like that's cool. Like the birds were bringing gifts for these people because they're like, thank you for feeding us.
I think that's awesome.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, and I mean, you'd have to imagine if birds can make noise and they can imitate human sounds, then they can definitely hear. And it makes you wonder if they've evolved with us to like, you know, hear, maybe not understand language, but like hear certain things. I don't know. Like they might just be able to hear and interpret certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, not just parrots, but all of them.
Well, it's like you can train birds to go. Well, like you ever heard the thing about training birds to go get people's money? steal money and bring it back to you.
No, I haven't.
I've seen some like birds' nests where they made like they used like a $5 bill or something like that, a $20 bill in the nest.
Oh my gosh.
You're like, oh man, look that bird.
This is a lyrebird, one of a few birds that can mimic any sound from a baby crying, camera sounds, to even chainsaws.
Yo, would somebody hit the button already?
It's wild.
This is a lyre.
Crazy, right?
That's wild.
I remember that from watching Planet Earth a long time ago, but that's so crazy, the chainsaw bird.
Yeah, there must be a lot of construction and stuff going on where they're at, which is terrible.
What's with the baby crying, dude? What the? That was wild. That video. I hadn't seen the baby crying part. I've only seen the chainsaw part and the camera flat or the camera shutter.
Yeah, that one was wild.
I had a manager when I worked at Bonefish that would mimic a baby crying. Like, and I don't even know, his mouth wouldn't even move and he would do it. And we would be like, whoa. It was kind of creepy.
Yeah, that sounds like an HR complaint right there.
Yeah,
Your
everyone would be
manager imitates a baby crying on a regular basis.
I think we need to look into this guy.
Yeah, we need to look at, why does he know so much about baby cries?
It was crazy. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, the more you think about it, the darker that gets.
Yeah, it was weird.
The more you know.
The more you know. The more you know about your coworkers, the better, guys.
The better.
All right, Cam, what else you got? We got a few minutes left here.
That was it. But thank you, Bodhi, for such a cool topic.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, dang it. I meant to go grab it because my aunt is a bird watcher. Now that her and her husband are like retired and stuff, she goes out and like takes pictures, and she's actually got some incredible pictures of birds, and she gave out calendars with her different pictures one year for Christmas, and I was gonna go get the pictures and share them because they're so cool.
Well, you can. I'll keep looking. I want to keep
grab
looking
'em.
for a picture of like a real robotic pigeon. And so what do you think, Haas? Do you think they actually have birds that are cameras right now? I mean,
yeah.
the Chinese definitely have them, but do you think they're using them?
I don't know. Honestly, I think that they are. It's definitely some super, top secret, like not publicly known, possibly. Privacy amongst everybody is like a number one thing, I feel like. So it's like if the people knew that this was a thing, they would lose their minds.
Well, wait, no, I think I've even seen insect cameras.
But I definitely think that they exist. Do you see them every day? Probably not. But
no, I definitely don't think they're all by any means.
I don't think they're all over. I don't think they're global. I don't think who knows, but I definitely think they exist in some small sort of way.
All right, this is a camera for monitoring that.
Hell, I would love to have a friggin' bird camera. You can get so much business with that.
I know, right?
Yeah, guys, Haas's bird photography. I'm gonna take photos of you guys down here, and then I got a bird up above us here. He's gonna be taking some pictures up there.
Okay, everybody look at the bird.
everybody look at the bird. Now look back at me.
Look, they're putting tiny cameras on fucking beetles.
I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's wild.
Yeah, why?
That's crazy. You just smash it. Spy Kids, dude. Some Spy Kids stuff right here.
It's a fully wireless camera.
It's the size of like a couple blocks of a Rubik's Cube. Beetle cam. Beetlejuice.
That's pretty wild. I swear to God, I saw a camera that was the size of a fly.
Oh, I believe it.
Insect camera. Oh, this is for filming insects. This comment's been pinned up here for a long time.
What is it? I didn't see it.
What can administer a lethal sting here? Let's see. Dragonfly AI spy drone is wild. What? Dragonfly AI spy drone. Oh, yeah, that's kind of what Kim was talking about earlier, huh?
Yeah.
And it can inject you with a freaking sting that will incapacitate and or kill you. The the insectoopter 1-gram robotic dragonfly designed to carry a listening device using retroreflector beads. Yeah, that's what Kim was talking about.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't know that it could freaking sting you. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, that is wild. Don't disrespect the insectoopter.
Dude, insects freak me out. I'm not. Maybe it's because I'm in Colorado, but I do not do well with bugs.
Nah, I think that's a general. They're just annoying, but it's the same as like ants. You know, you see ants on the ground.
Scientific fact,
Leave 'em
Ryan. It sure is. I know, it's pretty crazy, honestly. But I mean, if you can think it, it's probably a thing. Think about how few original ideas there are anymore. So
100%.
you getting stoned and being like, dude, what if they had fucking cameras and birds, dude? That'd be crazy. That somebody else got stoned and then they got a super intense engineering degree and then they developed those one day with the CIA.
Nothing is surprising anymore.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, the only thing that's surprising is the fact that I'm just, like, still surprised sometimes. I'm like, holy shit, no way.
Straight up. The only thing that is surprising is how we need to get that thumbs up count up right now. Everybody hit that thumbs up right now. If you're in the chat right now, I'm looking at you and I'm saying, touch that thumb.
Touch that thumb right now.
Violate that thumb.
Quick thumb bump.
Yep. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. We're definitely getting to the tail end of things here real quick, but obviously we can't end things without Kim.
Yeah, I don't know what she's still getting those pictures, I think.
Yeah, hang tight. We're just gonna be here to entertain and you know, do whatever.
Let's check out some of Peter's posts here.
Cannibal ox.
Thank you so much for 1,000 likes, son. I'm just kidding. Likes on my latest Instagram post. That's really nice of you. Wake up. Birds charge on power lines. That actually makes a lot of sense.
It does make a lot of sense.
Pigeons are liars.
Freaking liars.
This man is out here doing God's work. He sure is. Every bird is a government surveillance drone.
Oh, yeah, Nick, drop that Discord link. Cat Sarah, I feel like you are asking for that every time. We need to get that written down. Or maybe it's somebody else that was, but put up that Discord link.
Wednesday, Saturday. Where's Monday? Yeah, sorry, I know I sent it before, so I was like, I bet it's in here. There it is. Copy that link. Where's the chat? Where's the chat?
Where's the chat?
Where's the chat?
Where's the chat?
Okay. There, wait, yeah, there we go. All right, there's the Discord link if you guys want to join the Discord. I've been trying to check it a little bit more, but I just have not been active on there. What is this, dude?
Yeah, more of that.
God, this guy's great. Oh, that's all the posts he's got.
It's the Invisible Man.
Dude, what a freaking legend. I like that he's got the satellite dishes on top of the car. What are those doing? Nothing. They're just aesthetics.
Don't even worry about it, Cats. Here, we got you. Don't worry. We all do things. Look at how chapped those freaking lips are, man. Ugh.
I know, dude. Get some chapstick.
Makes my lips just want to split.
It's so funny.
Kid is not happy.
Pigeons are liars.
Pigeons are liars. Yeah, I don't know. Pigeons, bring them back.
Dude, honestly, it did make me more...
Makes you really like pigeons. I mean,
it makes me want to feed the birds more.
I like seeing pigeons. Oh, you know the thing?
I'm telling you, let's go bird watching.
Another thing is like seagulls. Whenever you see seagulls, like where do you think of when you think of seagulls? People in the chat, what do you think of? Where specifically? Doesn't have to be one particular place, but like what kind of place do you imagine when you think of seagulls?
Community post to my YouTube. I don't even know what that means. Would you say what happened to seagulls?
No, not what happened. Yeah, what happened to seagulls? No, just we forgot the seagulls. No, just where do you think of when you think of seagulls?
Isn't this community post right here?
Also, Katsura was saying that the Discord link was expired.
Oh, because it's got to be a fresh. Honestly, that's why I don't really use Discord, because I don't really understand it. So.
Yeah, everybody's saying exactly right. Beach, harbor, somewhere where there's water, right? But like, how many times do you see, like here in Colorado, we have seagulls. Not often, but honestly, you know where I see them the most? Freaking Walmart parking lots, Target parking lots, places with food.
They shop, huh?
Yeah, the shoppers, big shoppers, those seagulls are, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. Seagulls, I like seagulls. And I think I like to think of seagulls because it reminds me of being at the beach mostly, like going to San Diego or something like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is community post, isn't it? I don't know what community post is.
Yeah, but they're all over Cleveland too.
Cleveland, Ohio is full of
They're
them.
actually probably a nuisance. They're probably more of a nuisance. Those are actually, when I was talking about pigeons being rats, I think seagulls are the rats.
Seagulls are actually the
Because they're always swarming beaches and just making a nuisance to people. Don't bring your food around seagulls. Yeah, people are like, seagulls in the Midwest? Yeah, it's like, well, there's definitely water over there, so. And it's really nice in the summertime.
All right, let's see if this one's not
really hot, probably.
All right, try that link for the Discord. There we go. It actually looks. I don't know.
Rats of the sky.
All right, you guys. Well, it's been good chilling. It's been good hanging out. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot you were.
Oh, yeah, we have a calendar, bird calendar.
Okay, let's see if I can do this in the camera. Okay.
Look at Kim's bubble.
I'm going to move my microphone.
Wait, here, you can use my camera. I feel like it's a little bit brighter. Oh, here, let me do this.
Look at that picture. That's crazy.
Yeah, and you said your aunt took this?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, Hoss, I'm telling you, we need to go bird watching, dog. It'd be fun as fuck. We go for a long hike.
Oh, honestly, here's what you do.
Photos.
Here's what you do. So you got to get the, there's an app where you can listen for bird sounds, and it'll tell you exactly what the birds are. So I guess for like actual bird watchers.
That's cool. Nice. Link worked. Hell yes.
I would definitely do it if you could do the identifying stuff. Take my camera out and take photos.
Dude, that's the whole thing is that you go out, you take the photos, and then you come back and you identify later because you've got the photos of them so you can identify the bird, you know?
Have you seen this bird?
Have you seen this bird? Google Lens, have you seen this bird?
This bird has violated a law.
On the Epstein files. Wow, that's a cool bird. I can't believe she took those. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Where does your aunt live, or where'd she take these?
I think they're from all over. This one was in Refuge, California.
Yeah, that looks like a calendar that you would pick up at the store.
Yeah.
Pictures that you
This
would
one
find
has
on
a
like,
bug in its mouth.
you know, like pictures of like birds that you'd find on Getty Images or something like that. It's crazy. Is that 2026?
This was for 2024.
Oh.
This one's crazy looking. Look at this bird.
That one's cool. He's got a rock. What's he doing with that rock?
He's gonna go give it to as a gift. It's orange eye.
Hummingbird.
Sage says beautiful bird pics. Everyone likes the bird pics.
Oh, this one's so cute.
Now that's definitely a robot.
Oh, look at this one.
Whoa, that one's crazy. Looks like a bandit.
Pigeons were in Atlanta.
They should poop on all the flock cameras.
Yeah.
And she wants me to make a mosaic out of this one.
Oh, that'd be a cool mosaic.
So yeah.
Bird perving.
Bird perving.
That's what Lamadeus said. Lamadeus. Lamadeus.
All right, you guys. Well, this has been fun. I learned a lot about birds, and I definitely thought it was interesting that they really have made pigeon cameras / pigeon robots.
Yep.
So I'm going to listen to this song.
Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Somebody else said watch Eagle Eye, so we got to watch that. Plus, I love Shia LaBeouf, so.
Yeah, true. Facts.
Love you guys.
Yeah,
Have
thanks
a
for
great
hanging out.
week.
We'll see you guys next week for another one.
But until then, sleep safe, guys. Sleep super safe.
Say bye.
Stay sober.
Bye.
Wait, where's he at? Oh, it's not up on the screen right now, but you're the cutest, bud.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, y'all. We'll see you next
Peace.
Monday. Check in Friday for another deep dive video on Justin Bieber, since that's what you guys voted for. And then, yeah.
Biebercello.
And that's where we'll finish. Biebercella.
Bye.